What is up, you guys? It's been a long time, but a lot has changed with the 86. I've been busy with school and work, so the semester ended. So hopefully, I can get some videos out. Um, you can see it's a new hood, uh, and I changed this door, the driver door. Uh, but that's about it for the cosmetics. That's pretty much it that's changed. Um, Last time I posted a video, I said I was going to change the drive shaft center bearing. That was a long time ago. That's already been done. Um, the knocking sound came from the differential. I changed the diff, and yeah, the interior is in a much better shape, as you can see. It's much better with an energy quick release and an eBay hub, and one button works. Let me pop the hood for you guys. So, this is it. Remember before I was gonna put on bike car from YZF 600, and I was until somebody, a good guy, he gave me a Weber 3236. So, free Weber, why not? So I took it. I put a Vinton tipped needle valve in here, so I don't have to run a fuel pressure regulator. Yeah. Funny story. When I got my car registered, and driving, I got it driving the day before, and I got it registered the next morning. And I went to go drive it, and the car would not start. The day before it was starting, so I'm like, why is it not starting? So I checked timing. I knew I had fuel. I was spraying starting fluid into the carburetor. I checked the timing. Timing was fine. So let me check spark. So I checked spark, and when I pulled out the first spark plug, there was coolant on the spark plug. I looked inside the cylinder, in the spark plug well, there was coolant on the cylinders. So my head gasket was kind of blown, and there's a new head gasket. So I took off the head. I had an extra head. I sanded down that head, sanded the block, and I used like 7 coats of copper spray on the head gasket, and I torqued it down. The torque spec for the head bolts are 43 foot-pounds for the 4AC. For me, that wasn't enough. That's what I torqued it down last time. I think the head wasn't bolted down tight enough, so I bolted it down to like 50 foot-pounds, which isn't so bad. And it's holding up great. I test drived it, no overheating like it was before. Yeah, the car runs amazing. It runs really good. The only thing is the valve clearances need to be adjusted. I adjusted them, but the screws are really worn. I have new ones from Toyota. Just it's really cold outside right now, and I don't feel like messing with that. But other than that, the car runs pretty good. Let me show you. Don't mind the charge light. The exhaust rattles as well because it's not hooked on good. But don't mind the charge light and the brake light. That's because of the electric choke. If I remove the electric choke, let me show you. See, the head rattles a little bit. But there's still electric choke. If I disconnect this, it will remove that charge light, and I just take my word for it. Charge it with one hand. And if I remove it, then the charge light and brake light will come off. So, yeah. This is it, guys. It's running good. Very good. Very good motor. Bulletproof. The plans, what I want to do with the car. I want to get some better music in the car. Probably put like a 10 sub inside, small 10-inch, give it a little bass, because this car has absolutely no bass. Get some over fenders. The thing I'm waiting for is some over fenders so I can paint the car, alright, on both sides. And I'm going to change the passenger door. This door does not lock. It opens fine, but it just does not lock. Give it a try. Push it in. See? Doesn't lock. It's a good door though. Get some new wheels. I'm crazy right now. Broke college student. But yeah, that's how the car is. Sorry about the lack of updates, guys. Sorry about the lack of updates, guys. That's my fault. It's just with school. I would love to post videos for you guys, you know, more often, and I want to, hopefully, because school is done with for now. I'll post more videos. I have good friends who are gonna start YouTube channels too, and they have great cars, sick cars, and yeah, hopefully I'll get to post more. Again, guys, I apologize so much. You know, I know you guys are excited to see the 86, and I want to show you guys, you know, but sometimes it's hard to do the work and film at the same time. Anybody who works on these cars and films knows it's a pain in the ass to get work done. But yeah, for the color, what I wanted to do with the color is I'll keep it black and do some flakes in the paint. And I'm gonna paint over the engine bay. I do have a TRD head gasket that I was originally gonna put on this, but I just wanted the extra assurance of the composite, just in case there was a little bit of a warp. The composite will fill in the gaps. So the TRD metal head gasket. I do the 4G head I have. It's cleaned up. The valves are cleaned up. I'm just waiting on a 70 FE, and I will build a 70 FE. That's been a dream of mine. I also do have a side draft manifold for this motor. I don't mind getting some Weber side drafts, but they're friggin' expensive. So Weber 32, 36 does fine, and hopefully with the 7AGE that I am going to build, because that is, like I said, that is a goal of mine. When I pull this motor out and put that in, I'm gonna clean the engine bay. Also, I plan on getting rid of the distributor, 84 Hachi. He did an ADIS swap onto his 4AC, and that's my plan. I already have an EDIS module. I'm taking it slowly. I'm gonna I'm gonna get a Mega Jolt with a trigger wheel and a VR sensor soon. So yeah, I'm not gonna run the IS coils. I just might run the regular Ford coil and just use that instead and find somewhere to mount it. But yeah, that's what I have in store for this car. As I see right now, the car rides well. I thought it needed new suspension, but I'm surprised. I'm guessing the people performing, even though I said they treated it badly, I guessing they did the suspension on the car, because it actually rides really well and it drives really good. The handling of this car is superb. I've heard stories of people like saying how well this car drives, but you don't know until you drive it. It just feels super good. In my 09 Corolla that I also have, it drives that drives superb as well. Even though it's a Corolla, it drives really, really well. The handling is super good in that car, and the handling on this car is super well as well. It's super good as well. So yeah. Great car, great engine. Like I said, guys, I'll try to keep you updated if I do anything on the car. Right now, it's pretty cold, so I don't really want to do anything on the car right now. Just the weather doesn't really match what this car is, you know? So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.